I really be forgetting that y'all don't know my lore, but like, um, I kind of was like just playing around with tarot cards and shit. And my readings were accurate or whatever. Ever since I was a kid, my mom's like, "Hey, don't mess with um any of the magic shit because you're divinely protected or whatever, and you don't know what you're gonna bring to you and whatever." And like for a long time, I really did listen to that, and then I started playing with my tarot cards, started exploring hypnosis, and I was like, you know what? What if I just had like a cool psychic orgy on on that Beaver moon eclipse and see what happens? And what happened was, um, there were like, I don't know how to define the types of energy: extraterrestrial, otherworldly, 5D, whatever. They just became obsessed with my pussy. And I became obsessed with them because it was nice. I was just nutting like crazy. But it had consequences because those entities have since been like jumping through different like vessels and stuff, trying to like get back with me. And like, um, not all of them are like very nice, you know? And so it's been like a thing. Um, well, it's not even that they're not nice, it's that they're like not human. And I think the experience kind of like, um, I don't know, not to say that it changed me because I've always been like a little weird guy, but it definitely empowered me. And I think, turned my pussy into a portal. I don't know. Some of these things aren't 100% clear, but I definitely do not feel human. But I've never really felt human. I always felt like a little strange, a little quirky, a little weird. Um, but that's to say that like there's like several entities that I think became aware of me after that moment, and in the 3D, it's just like the same type of asshole dude that keeps finding me over and over again. Um, in the 5D, it's like a little bit like, I don't know. Like sometimes I say this shit and I don't know how much I even believe in it myself. It's just like a story that makes sense for it. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I just feel like souls are just, there's no way that there's like 8 billion plus unique souls on this earth. I just feel like sometimes they get recycled and sometimes they have origins that aren't as like, normal as anything else. In the same way that I feel like I've died a bunch simply because I've had like near death experiences that just change the way I operate in the world and stuff. I feel like that's the case. Like reincarnation is something that definitely makes sense to me. Other universes, stuff like that. But what it basically amounts to is that my love life is usually a bunch of like people who are like at minimum warlocks or practitioners of magic who are like obsessed with me, and it makes my life a little complicated. Before I was like, oh man, nobody wants to date me, and now I'm like, no one still wants to date me. They're doing like weird shit on top of that. I don't know, man. This shit sucks. But I'm drinking coffee about it. And it's kind of like embracing like my power and shit. Um Again, I'm not the type to like try to convert people to my way of thinking. I know it's a lot to take in. Every now and then I'm like, damn, this is my life now. So I don't expect you to like be like on board to all my hippy dippy woo woo shit. Absolutely not. But like if that's the type of thing that you do fuck with, like damn. And it's like there's ways to help it, but I feel like everything I need is inside of myself. And I just have to like give birth to it energetically by like meditating or like doing what my form of meditation and stuff, my forms of release and everything. And I have been finding the answers to my questions as time progresses naturally. Um, but it certainly is weird. It certainly is weird. Like, especially like when it comes to things like, oh, Carrot, why is your mood ring not changed colors ever since the incident? I don't know, bro. I mean, I do know, but like, it feels too weird to say, bro. And it's like, I feel like there's like a type of energetic block in not saying what I know. But I feel like if I did say what I know, it would like very much change like fate in a way that I don't feel like dealing with. It's like I don't even know how fate would change because there are certain things that I have like huge like blank spots about, and I know that when there's a blank spot in my intentionality, it's because I decided that I didn't want to know it in that moment and I wanted to be surprised by like whatever happened. And it's like, damn, higher self, you really be tripping. And then it's like sometimes I'll be communicating with people in the 5D and I'll be communicating with their highest self and they're not in touch with their highest self. So it's like it like freaks them the fuck out that I know shit. And it's like, how am I not supposed to know shit? You fucking told me, bro. You fucking told me. Actually, like the funniest thing that like I have not been able to share with anyone, so I will share on here is that there's this person of the Pharaoh persuasion, and he used the N word, and I was like, bro, you can't be saying that psychically or not. And he's like, in the timeline that I existed, you gave me the N word pass, and I've been cracking up about that shit for like 4 days. But yeah, I can understand that it seems crazy, but it's also like I also realize it's not like I'm hearing other voices in my head. It's like a result of like massive amounts of dissociation, right? Because it's not that like I'm hearing someone else's voice. I'm like so spaced out that like I'm like communicating as them. So it's just me doing accents. So if anything, I'm not mentally ill. I just really am a really underrated impressionist, and you should put me on SNL.